Pace, 27. Let's go! Let's go! Flag! Down! High! Flag trumpet! Ready! What do you... Set! What do you... Set! Ready! Wrong! Let's go! Wrong! Wrong! Let's go! Let's go! Flag! Here we go! Set!
No position in American sports feels the pressure or the weight on their shoulders like a quarterback. Hopes and dreams of an entire fan base of teams ride on whether their signal caller can lead them to glory. And boy, what a matchup of two elite dudes we have in this one. Welcome everyone to the shores of the Tennessee River, Neyland Stadium, home of the Volunteers. As we'll see the national champions from last year, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on the 14th ranked team in the land, the Tennessee Volunteers. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. They challenge this crowd to bring the energy, and I'd say they're doing that. The give on the option. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29.
You know what I really like about games like this at this point in the season? You find out who you are. You find out whether you're going to stay in the race.
And who can step up and handle the challenge, right? This is easily one of the toughest games to date for both of these programs coming into this one. So there's a lot of eyeballs, David, on this game to find out who's mentally and emotionally the toughest.
Yeah, and we're going to point to this game as we get later in the year and big decisions are made. You've got a top 25 win. You beat them in the middle of the season, X, Y, and Z, so these are big for the resume.
Good pick up there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. And the Dogs come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to the big tight end. Got his man all by himself. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. Uga trying to make this red zone trip pay off. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. And the rush will get to him at the 25. This crowd, full throat, spreading the eardrums and letting him know it's going to be a long day. Davis will throw. Looking to the big tight end. Touchdown Bulldogs! They punctuate. He He leaves it with his back. Gets it across the 30 to the 31. A pickup of 5. These guys have really performed at a high level in SEC play, and the task is to try to keep this groove going.
Yeah, when you start the season like this, man, this is exactly what you drew up. Win your conference. Be great in your conference. Get to the conference championship. I'm not putting the cart before the horse, Palmer, but great start.
No doubt. To win the SEC is a long road. You know about that. I know about that personally. And they just got to take one game at a time. They've done an outstanding job of doing that this year.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch.
Catch inside the 30 and still running. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. The Dogs have their offense in high gear. Unloads to the wideout. Touchdown! As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. To the air on first down. Makes one man miss. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. We've reached the break, and Georgia is on top. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. They send the tight end in motion. Davis looking to pass. Grab near the sticks. It's Williams. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they've knocked him down at the 17. And the Bulldogs with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Back to pass. Grab near the marker. It's Williams. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. The offense set for a first down play. Wants to go up top on first down. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
That quick slant is a hard ball to adjust to and make your quarterback look good. If you throw it behind me and I'm coming down the line of scrimmage, I really don't have a chance to adjust and try to make my quarterback look good. He's got to miss that thing low or high. He can't miss it behind.
And he's going to score. Touchdown, Dogs! No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they put... The goalpost breathing down their neck as they're backed up in their own end, starting the drive from their own 1. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Takes the handoff. It's Law. Oh, what a move to get open. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down.
Well, it's an electrifying run. You think about the tradition at the running back position for the Bulldogs. Herschel Walker and his Heisman Trophy. No Sean Marino. And how about this? Todd Gurley, Nick Chubb, and Sony Michel all there at the same time. I bet this guy could have gotten to that rotation, though.
And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Davis will throw. Gonna let it fly. He's got it along the sideline. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down. The Bulldogs with the 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. Got his man downfield. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. How about the mix of play calls on this drive? 3 runs, 3 passes, and now they're in business.
Man, just keeping the defense completely off balance. When you think it's a run, it's a pass. When you think it's a pass, it's a run. Nice job by this offense, going right down the field in 6 plays, and now set up for 1st and goal.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make the play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver, he's going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be 3rd down. About to have the 9th snap on this drive. You don't want to settle for a field goal. 3rd and goal, and they'll try to pass it in. Touchdown, Bulldogs! They wanted to finish, and that they... And the Dogs buried deep in their own territory, just trying to find breathing room on 1st down. Makes the grab. Oh, there might have been trouble if they had knocked him down so quickly.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. You're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Oh, he's ready to take a shot. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. The Dogs come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Davis looking to pass. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Makes the catch on the left. And the tackle is made, but not before. That completion gets them 30+. They had this offense backed up. Now they have to be staggering. Can they deliver another punch on 1st and 10 from inside the 40? Quarterback can pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41. Just enough time to get off one more snap. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. Bunch formation for these receivers. Motion from the wide receiver. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Got a wide open receiver. Turning it on. There he goes. Touchdown, Georgia. And the beatdown has ensued. They'll get this drive started from the 29.
Let's go.
Tight end now in motion. Leaves it with the back. Dragged down after a pickup of 5 out to the 35.
It's a nice game, but the big theme here is they just haven't been able to get the run game going on offense. They've been very one-dimensional. They're just not being physical enough at the point of attack.
Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Finds his man. It's Williams. Gets it to the 40. 6-yard line. First down for this offense.
Well, this defense is going to have to find a way to start mixing up their coverages. They're in a tough spot. They're down right now, so most people would think the opponent would be running the ball, but when you've had the success these guys have had...
Oh, he's got some space. And he'll be run out of bounds, and these guys are piling up some serious yardage totals. An explosive play takes them right outside the red zone, and they've got it 1st and 10. Davis will throw. Finds his big tight end. Gets it inside the 10, out of bounds at the 9 after the big pickup on that one. Georgia hunkers down in the red zone. Looking to throw on 1st down. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. Looking to fire. Into the end zone. Final play of the quarter, and the ball falls incomplete. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. After swapping ends of the field, they gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And he was shooting for the end zone there, and they couldn't make the completion.
Well, in that last deep shot, it looked to me like the quarterback...
The give as they work on that clock. He has the 1st and still on his feet. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27.
And I think as a running back, if you're this guy, you're licking your chops right now. This is what you want, right? You've got a big lead in the 4th quarter, and you're smiling because you... You are going to get the rock. They're going to force-feed you the football to try and ice this game, and he's paying him off right now. That's a really nice...
Lets it fly deep downfield. Pulls it in the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs! That lead a little more comfortable. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Takes a handoff. It's long. Got to be smart, patient, great vision. Uses all of that to get to the 29. And the Bulldogs can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll give it to the back. He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line. They came into this game with plenty of people putting them on upset alert, and they were ready for the challenge.
And they passed it with flying colors. And this is what you want to do as a team. You want to make these little statements across the...
Oh, a lot of space. Wide open spaces. And we have breaking news. They've reeled off 6 straight to start the season, undefeated, bowl eligible, but when you have that kind of record, the possibilities seem limitless.
What a great way to start the season. The best way possible, right? Like 6-0, taking care of business, building momentum. This squad continues to climb up the ranks. They're getting better. They're getting more respect. 6-0 is the best start you could have, Palmer, but they're looking for more.
It's been really fun watching this team to get up to this point. So much talent. They've got great coaching, and I feel like they could keep that 0 in the loss column all season long if they keep playing the way they did today.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and...
number 1 versus number 2. These matchups are special. The entire landscape looking in today on this one, and they become a part of college football history. Hopefully, we'll get something epic. Welcome, folks, to the Plains and Jordan-Hare Stadium, the home of the Auburn Tigers. As we'll see, last season's national champions, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Auburn Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Dropping back, it's Davis. Grab down the middle, it's Williams. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
The pocket breaking down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as a quarterback. The defense did.
And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He's got it with room to run. And he's brought down, but it's a first down spotted near the 41. A new set of downs after that completion.
Really good route here by the receiver, but I love the quarterback's ability to look off that safety and make that throw. And that's part of the quarterback's job here when you play in Athens for this Georgia offense. They've had some great quarterbacks over the years. Guys like Matthew Stafford and Aaron Murray and more recently Jake Fromm and, of course, Stetson Bennett, who won back-to-back national championships. And what they're seeing today from this quarterback, they got to be very proud of.
Gain makes it 2nd and medium. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Lets it go. Caught. He's wide open. Look out. And make the tackle, but that play moves it inside the red zone. Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. Handoff here from the shotgun. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. A little bit too much air on that throw by the junior quarterback.
I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Makes the catch. Can he get in? They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
What a valuable commodity for this offense. You get down into the red zone, the defense is worried about the receivers to the outside. Who better to get the ball to?
And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back.
Back to pass. It's Davis. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. Kirk, both sides told us they knew this was going to be a challenge. The biggest test they've had so far this season. Good to see this matchup get off to a good start. Bodes well.
Chris, I'm just excited to see how this game's going to unfold. Both of these teams are going to be so fired up throughout the entire game. I think it's going to be a true test of wills between two teams that have performed as they're destined to be in that postseason at the end of the year.
offense facing a 3rd and short from the 41. Can they make the first down and avoid a tricky 4th down decision? He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41. The offense will set up on 1st and 10. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Tries the right with a quick throw. What a catch! They make the tackle, but the offense has a first down now at the 21. Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. Wants to throw it. Wide open downfield. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs. A little over 20 seconds left here in the first half. They'll come up on 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking right, this one caught. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Time running down, just 1 play left here in the half. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. And it's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
Well, it's not going to show up in the stat sheet, but the offensive line did everything in their power to give the quarterback time. Ultimately, the play just didn't work out.
Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's hauled in. What a catch. On 1st down, it's play action. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down. At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle made after a big gain.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball, pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
2nd down after the incompletion. To the air, it's Davis. The pass rush closing in. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete. Well, the season just got a lot more intense. This could be fun. Premier 1 versus 2 matchup, Kirk, right here in the middle of the season.
Yeah, middle of the year to get 1 versus 2. This obviously is going to have a lot of implications as far as the play.
Makes the grab inside the 30, and he's still running. They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26. This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Caught quickly. And they've got him at the 4, but a big gain on that catch and run. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Launching one to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Risky throw here on 2nd down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on 3rd.
And it's caught. Touchdown, Georgia. And momentum. And they'll set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. Scanning the field, it's Davis. Quick dart to the right. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big game. So this offense is threatening now. Ball inside the 40 after that explosive play. Back-to-back deep shots. Hescott, can he get in? And he will score. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
You talk about being in a zone. This guy continues to make big plays. That's another touchdown pass for the quarterback.
And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Tackle just short of the goal line at the 1. What a run.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted.
Touchdown, Dogs. They are pouring it on now. And they connect again. That's just been... The first play of this drive now, they're set up at the 34. Grinding away with a running game. Picks up the first, looking for more. He's in the clear. Now here he goes. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Georgia.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's...
And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. What a satisfying feeling for this team. Just run out the clock and let the celebration begin. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Oh, he dropped it! Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands. Offense will try to convert a 3rd and 1 from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz.
Hey, I get the passing of football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players, get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
It's incomplete, this efficient offense. Great spot to start this drive for the offense. Play action here on first down. Looking for his big tight end. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
Well, this offense has had a great day today. The game is out of reach. I'd be curious to know why the starting quarterback's even still in the game and why is he throwing the football?
Lets it fly to the wideout. He's got it in the open. Finally stopped at the 4. Great catch and run. Well, they move the chains on a clutch drive, and that should be good enough. This was a pressure game. They step up and answer it here and secure a big victory in the middle of the season.
Chris, weeks ago...
And he's got it. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard.
This was a case of a higher-ranked, respected team that came in here and handled business. Did what we expected them to do, Kirk, but they did it with impressive focus and execution.
Man, you said it. These guys just seem to be on a mission today. They weren't going to let anything get in their way, especially another ranked opponent. This team was motivated from the opening kickoff.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Fly, trumpet. 22 water. Brass. Let's go. Let's go. Down. Military done.
When you're ranked in the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. Welcome to Starkville, Mississippi, home of the Mississippi State Bulldogs. As we'll see, the defending national champions, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on a fellow SEC opponent, the Mississippi State Bulldogs. 48 Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait. Davis looking to pass. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. Guys, let's chat about Georgia. They've made it to the middle of the season, #1 team in the land, but now's when you have to work on staying there.
Yeah, it's been a really, really good start. Impressed with them, impressed with offense, defense, special teams, complete unit so far. But Jesse, 7 games in, we ain't crowned on a national champion.
No doubt about it. And listen, they've looked good for most of the first half of the year. Obviously, that's why they've got that number beside their name now. But when you're the #1 team, all that means is the games get bigger and bigger as you go. So still lots of meat on the bone for this team.
There's a reason 3rd down is called the money down. What a great find by the quarterback. Great job finding his receiver. At the end of the game, you look at 3rd down percentages.
Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. Poor starting field position here for this offense. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. He just kept going backwards. You have to step up, and they get him for a safety.
And that's exactly...
They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And these coaches have these play sheets over there on the sidelines, and there's so many calls they want to call, and they want to make explosive plays, but you got to protect your QB, and he's already been sacked. Now he's hitting.
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Rushes on him. Blasted as he lets it go.
We're still early in this ball game, but this QB has been hit several times already, been sacked. This is what...
First play of the drive will come from the 9-yard line. Davis will throw. Catch in the middle. It's Williams. Has plenty for the first down, and they stop him at the 28. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
And I love taking deep shots. I think it makes quarterbacks play honest, safeties play honest. And you could tell, just missed a little bit deep on that shot. But listen, those are shots that we want to take because the risk is definitely worth the reward.
The play action fake. He'll take another shot here. Makes a grab on the shot. And they'll move the chains, and a good way to wrap up the first quarter. We've come to the end of the period, and Mississippi State is on top. And we've come to the end of one, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. So after the break, they'll go back to work. They'll move to tight end. Looking to throw on first down. Makes a connection. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it first and goal.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
Just about picked off in the end zone, and that would have put a stop to this scoring threat. Instead, it'll be second down. He wants it all. Touchdown, Bulldogs! Fitted in the win. First snap of this drive comes from the 32.
Here we go.
Davis looking to pass. Got him downfield. At the 45 on his way. He's loose down the left side. Touchdown, Georgia. He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch him. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Missed his receiver there, it's incomplete. They've really performed at an elite level in conference play, and that'll build your confidence as we continue through this SEC season.
This was a team that was really motivated in the offseason coming into this one, and they knew the challenge ahead of them, but they also know how talented they are. And, David, they're putting that on display each and every week here in SEC play.
And let's pump the brakes because if they're happy with what they've done so far, they're going to have some losses. Like, this is a tough league. The SEC is not easy to navigate. They're going to have to continue.
It's caught. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. And after that pitch and catch, he's already over 200 yards, and we're in the first half, Jesse.
Man, Reese, he's dialed in right now. He's really doing a nice job seeing the field, reading coverages, and finding his open guy.
Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. Georgia ready to dial it up on another first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the tight end. Touchdown, dog! We'll send the tight end in motion. Now the play fake. Showing the arm strength to the left. Makes the catch at the 20. Touchdown, Bulldogs! He got a step and just dusted the... This drive will start at the 6-yard line.
Here we go.
Davis will throw. Looking deep. He's got it down the left. Hits the crease. Turning on the Jets. Touchdown, Georgia. And the punishment has been extended. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Going to throw it over the top of the knee. And he's got it at the 30. They make the stop, but barely, and they might need to regroup as we have come to the end of the third quarter. Well, guys, it's Georgia holding the lead at the end of the quarter. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Just about ready to go in the fourth, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. They go back to work in the final period of this one.
Let's go! Let's go!
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Got it! They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. He's been so locked in, it seems like any pass called is a guaranteed chunk play.
Yeah, and winning late like this in the ball game, keep trusting and keep spinning. You know why? Because stats matter late in the game. You want some postseason awards? Keep chucking it, keep getting those stats.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense. So they're
touchdown, Dogs! And the pummeling has started. That one pushes this lead out. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great.
Fires toward the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs! Off the play fake on first down to throw. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. Makes the catch down the right side. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the score. First play of this drive comes from the 35-yard line. They'll run play action. Going for the big play. Makes the grab at the 10. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening first and goal from the 9. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. Georgia heads to the line with a first and goal.
Set, ready.
Davis looking to pass. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And how about this squad, man? Looking good again. Like, I feel like we...
And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. With this big cushion they're working with, Jesse, they're ready to send these fans toward the exits.
And you know the coaching staff has got to be so happy with how this offense has been able to come out here on the road, fight the crowd noise, and execute at such a high level, Dave.
Yeah, just dominate the football game. And now, listen, it's mode where I can run the football, run out the clock, watch this game go to zeros and get the dub.
Off the play fake. He fires one deep over the middle. He's got it for a big play. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Off the play fake on first down. Whoa, does he turn that loose down the middle. What a throw. Not a lot of room. He fits it in beautifully, and they've got it at the 30. Georgia coming out with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Going downfield for the big play. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
Points, and...
Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them. An absolutely dominating performance.
Got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All three phases we saw, just spectacular football. No mental mistakes, David. You really can't play better than that.
Nah, it's really fun to do this. Come out and just dominate opponents. Start from finish. Nothing to worry about. You just know you're better. You're going to do you, put up a bunch of points, and win by a lot of points.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. Davis will throw. Makes the grab. It's Williams. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Offense in a bunch formation. To the air on first down. Rifles it down the middle. He's got it. And they exploited that soft spot. They get it down to the 35.
Throws a nice completion there for a first down. This guy has been the biggest key to this team's success all season long. He's shown up in big moments. He's won big games. He's putting up big numbers, and that's why he's in the discussion to win the Heisman Trophy.
Complete to the left. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. The Bulldogs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Finds his big tight end. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Second down coming up in this red zone opportunity. Tight end now in motion. From the gun, running back gets to give. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. And the Dogs come to the line needing just inches for the first down. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it at the 12.
You know, this is a running back who wants the ball, and he wants the offense to run through him. Really nice job there on the third down of this opening drive for his offense. I can't wait to see what kind of game this guy's going to have.
Set, ready.
Looking downfield on first down. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. The Dogs trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Davis looking to pass. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia.
Really nice job by the quarterback there of just letting the play.
We'll see what they can do on this drive as it starts at the 8. Looking to throw on first down. Here's the pressure. And he'll be knocked down at the 2-yard line.
And the defense gets a huge play. I'll tell you, they've been wreaking havoc in this one so far. They've got so many athletes up front on this defensive line. It kind of reminds me of...
That internal crowd just didn't move fast enough, and they get him for a safety.
Oh, and how about...
We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. And the last time they had the ball, they wound up giving up a safety just. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
And we've already seen this movie early in this football game, and he already has a touchdown, and they're seeking him again. And there's a reason. He can run, right? Like, he's one of their go-to guys on the outside, and you can tell they're trying to use him early and often in this offense.
Soft spot in the middle. Right down the gut of the field. And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. After that huge play, let's see if they can punctuate it. It's 1st and 10 from the 20. Finds his big tight end. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. He makes a grab, and he's in the... Davis will throw. Makes the grab. It's Williams. There he goes. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down.
It how about the year he's put together? I mean, he is in the top 10 in passing in college football, obviously. And obviously, we're talking about him for the Heisman, but just a guy you've been able to trust, a dynamic passer, throwing the football all over the yard. This team has been built on him, and he's had an unbelievable season.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Oh, they're after him. A strike downfield. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line. It's one thing to get that huge play. Now you got to cash it in with 6. 1st and 10 from the 24. Fires to the wideout. He's got an open man. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the 1st down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. This offense can get a jolt of momentum headed to the locker room if they can take the lead here. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
In the last couple of weeks, man, you're getting a lot of consistency from this QB. And you got to love it as a play caller, man. You can drop him back. You can throw the ball a ton.
Give him 6. They're going to throw it to start the drive. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. He was lurking, waiting for his opportunity, and like a gator in the swamp, he went into the roll and got that quarterback.
They did. I tell you what, when you want to be dominant in this league, if Florida wants to get back to being a dominant team, it's got to be guys like this in the trenches dominating football games.
Looking for a deep man. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. And the Bulldogs are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, that's not the way to start a drive. And he will run. They'll move the tight end. Off play action on 1st down. Right down the middle. Finds a man on the right. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped.
Let's go! Let's go!
Trying play action. He's going for it all. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up.
And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover. There is little that warms the heart of a defender. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. Georgia going up tempo.
Man, that is a big negative play for this defense, putting them in reverse, getting the quarterback on the ground, and they better get ready again. Look at this offense. They're right back on the ball, ready to snap it again.
That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here. Off play action. Wide open downfield. He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. The give to the back. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down. And they got to keep that up here in the second half.
This Georgia offense moving quickly down the field. Davis looking to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Pass is incomplete, and by this stage of his career, you'd think a junior quarterback might take a little better care of the football. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. He's going to let it go. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Coming out of the tunnel in the third quarter, this quarterback now is really strong.
Let's see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Got his man downfield. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45.
If you're going to be a quarterback in the Heisman race, you've got to win games, you've got to put up big numbers, and that's exactly what this guy has done all season long. Top 10 in the nation in passing yardage, and he's the biggest reason why they've been winning.
Keeps it on the bootleg. He makes a catch. Knocked down at the 29-yard line. Picked up 15 yards on the play, and he's got a 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. From the gun, running back on the move. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down. Georgia coming out with a fresh set of downs. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. The play-action fake. Lets it fly. Touchdown, Bulldogs! They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity.
How about the day for this young fella? 3 receiving touchdowns. Hey, defense, that guy's good. We might want to do something about it. Let's send 2 at him. Let's send 3 at him. We can't let this guy continue to beat us time and time again.
Now they'll try to tie it up with the 2 late. Davis will throw. And down he goes, and down goes for the moment. A chance to tie the game here in the 4th. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Snags it inside the 20. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15.
Well, this guy has shown up time and time again for his football team. Top 10 statistically in passing yardage this year, but it's been in big games, in big moments where he's really shined. And that's why...
Touchdown, Georgia! And they've moved out front here in the 4th.
And how about this quarterback right away seeing, I got to get rid of the football. There's a lot of guys near the line of scrimmage. He spits it out, and I let my receiver do the rest. Let my playmaker make me look really good. Really nice pitch and catch. And guess what? You got the lead now in the 4th quarter.
They'll get this drive started from the 29. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Got it in the middle. It's Williams. Brought down at the 45 after a 15-yard pickup. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Pressure coming. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it.
Well, the defense finally showing some life there. It's been tough splitting, too, because this offense has been lighting them up through the air, but a nice individual effort that time, forcing the incompletion.